Hello everyone. Today we are talking about fixed versus variable. I get this question asked all the time, Atif, which one should I take? Which one is suitable to me? And which one do you think is a better choice? So what I wanted to do in this video, I wanted to take you guys through the difference between those two and when would I choose fixed and when would I choose variable. Let's get into it. Okay, so fixed. Fixed is basically a mortgage that you get. You can choose 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years term. And what it is you get one payment and you're locked in for that time. So it's good for people who doesn't want any risk while they're going through the payments process there, while they're going through the term. They want their payment to be just one and they want to sleep good at night. You don't want to take any risk, okay? Now, variable. Variable can change whenever the Bank of Canada announces, like, they can go up, they can go down, or they can stay the same, but it all depends on Bank of Canada. So it is more risk, a term that you will choose if you're going towards the variable. Now, do I personally like variable or fixed? It all depends. Okay, so now if you are going towards a variable, you want to ask a couple questions to yourself. Are you okay to take a mortgage interest or mortgage payment that can change anytime? And are you going to watch the market? Are you the person who's going to look at what the Bank of Canada is saying? Why they're going to increase or lower the rate? If you're one of my clients that I'm working with, as you know, I send out the video every week, kind of guiding you through what is going on with the market. So, if you are choosing to work with me, I'll make sure you're okay with that part. But if you're going with anyone else, are you okay to watch the market? And you say, you know what, I don't want to do all this and I don't want any risk, please go towards, okay? But if you can take variable and you can watch market, most of the time variable gets cheaper than the fixed. But now let me give you the biggest tip, okay? If variable is sitting 3% and now fixed is sitting on 3.5, okay? If there's a 0.5% or 1% difference between those two, but variable is lower, I would think about variable more. Why? Because you are choosing rate that you're winning as of today, okay? Now, what other thing you can do with most of the mortgages out there, you can switch from variable to fixed anytime. Most of them don't have any penalty, okay? Make sure you understand which bank you're working with and do they have any penalty or not, okay? So 0.5% is the minimum I would want to have with variable if I'm choosing variable today. That's my biggest indicator. I choose it based on that. That's just me again personally. Now, the second thing I look at is which bank I'm working with, what are my interest rate, what is my penalty, and everything else you need to know. Usually variable is only 3 months penalty. So if things start getting messy when they're going up and you're getting cheaper rates somewhere else, some other bank, you can break it and you can switch it, or you can switch it with the same bank and there's no penalty to it. Okay. That's when I would choose variable. Now, anytime fixed is between 2 to 3.5. That's the interest rate again I look at is between that. You know what? 2 is really, really cheap. We're probably not going to see that again, what happened during the COVID time. But even if it's like 3%, 3.5, I go towards more fixed because I don't think it's going to get more healthier than that. Like this is a good healthy rate for me. So if I don't want to take any risk, I go there. Now, if my fix is getting 4.5 or 5%, there's still some chance that I can get cheaper rate during the term. So what I do in that situation, if my fixed is 4.5 or 5.5, I want to make sure I'm choosing the bank with the cheapest penalty. So whoever you're working with, please ask them, what is the difference between this bank or if I go with another bank? What is my penalty? What is my conditions? Can I switch it with different bank during the process? Because I had just had happen that last week where the client came to me. We were working on the mortgage. We were saving them $18,000 if they could switch from their bank to another bank. And we found out they're not allowed to switch. So that was like the most painful process for my client, that they went with someone else. They didn't work with us before, but it was so painful to see them losing the $18,000. So please understand your penalty. Please understand your prepayment options. Please understand all the terms and conditions with the mortgage you're getting. Do not just rely on the rate. So that's what I would choose between those two rates. Again, if you need more clarification, book a time with me. We'll go through one by one to kind of understand where you are in life and how you are when it comes to risk. And then I can advise you as of today, which one would I choose? Okay. Hope this helped. If you guys need anything, I'm always here. Take care.